Ooh, welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, man. Yes, 2017 Dodge Journey. Okay, now one may ask, JT, why is it here in your home environment? Okay, why is it here? Why is it not at the shop? Why is it not at Brothers Motors? I'll tell you all of that when I come back. All right, guys, welcome back. So 2017 overheated on this customer. They called me up, saw you on YouTube, right here in your area. Matter of fact, like I said, tell people, guys, you're gonna have to trust me. We're gonna have to get to know each other before you just start bringing your car to my personal environment. All right, met the person, real cool person, real cool. Now, they had to actually have it told to me. Brothers Motor is slammed right now. They have no room on the parking lot because this is perceived to be something easy. Hear me out, perceived. Okay, they sent me a picture of a hose that's busted. JT, should I still drive it? No. Okay, if there's a major coolant leak, do not drive your car. So I had it tow it here, and I just drove it up here so I can start whatever it is I need to do. All right, I got the hood popped, but the complaint, overheating. Now, overheating, let's talk about overheating for a second. Y'all know what causes an engine to overheat, right? Yes, low on coolant, water pump not circulating, air pockets in the cooling system. Don't forget that one. What else? A lot of things can cause overheating. All right, now what's causing this one to overheat? Like I say, based off the picture that I was sent on my phone, I'm gonna have it played right here. I perceive that to be simple as a heater hose came apart. It happens, in fact, it happens quite a bit. Why? I don't know. I think the material that these companies are using are they're poorly designed. They are poor quality, all right? But I want to go on with OEM parts. So I need to check this thing out. I might have to head back out to the dealership and grab some parts. So without wasting a lot of time, man, let's pop this hood and check this thing out. Let's get it. All right, guys, let's check the reservoir. Looking at the reservoir, it is empty, totally empty. All right, now, based off, wow, what I can visually see, human eyesight, I can visually see my problem, guys, all right? And again, this is not a shocker. I was mailed, or I was texted a picture of sort. So, you guys can't see it right now. In fact, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, guys, here we go. Like I said earlier, man, this is the picture I was sent, guys. These heater hoses, these three-way splitters, look at that. Just cheap plastic material, guys. They just get hot and brittle. And now keep in mind, wow, this is a 2017, so it's not a real old car, okay? So, but at any rate, you can't really fix this, okay? The only fix for this is to simply replace it. Now, I know a lot of you guys are very creative, and you know, you like to just go up to the parts store and just simply get a three-way splitter. Okay, but from look of this is not even a clamp. So you would have to cut this hole. You would have to do a lot of finagling, guys. I'm against that, okay? Now, to each his own. You do what your pocketbook will allow you to do. All right, I am gonna head to the dealership and get this whole heater hose assembly. I wanna assume it's gonna come, yeah, it's going to this bypass valve, up to the heater hoses and routing around, going to the heater tubes. All right, so that's when I don't think you can even buy these from the dealer like this. So guys, I have no choice. I'm not gonna try to fix this. I want a complete assembly. All right, so let's do this. Let me head over to the, what I'm gonna drive. Looks like my Cherokee is sitting there. Guys, I'm gonna jump in this Cherokee. I'm gonna head to the dealership and we're gonna get a heater hose assembly. All right, don't forget, you're gonna need coolant. All right, don't forget, you're gonna need to bleed the system. JT, how you bleed the system? I'm gonna use my bleeder valve, guys. I have a nice little yellow bleeder valve. Now, to bleed this one, if you had to, okay, I would go from here. You just gotta find an opening, or just leave the heater hose off like this while you're filling it up with coolant. Once you get back in this area, you got a lot of the air out. Not all, but you got a lot. Yes, look at this. It's ridiculous. Guys, let me head over to the parts department. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Just like I figured, you have to get the whole thingamajig. Now, what you do not, you can cheat this. What I mean by cheating, the main thing that broke, guys, is the splits, okay, the splitters. All right, you do not have to get, or you do not have to, the tube, there's nothing wrong with the tube or the hoses that's going to the rear. These are headed toward the rear. So technically, I could stop right here. All right, a lot of people will feel bad. Oh, you cheating the customer. No, you're not cheating. And it depends on the charge that you gave them, okay? Yes, it depends. That plays a big role in it. In order to do this, I would have to let the car up in the air. I am on the ground right now. I can fix this car merely by separating it from here and just replacing this whole assembly right here, okay? This will get me basically my heater hoses. Yes, and the hoses that's going to the, yes, this is the whole 9 yard, guys. This is what I want, okay? This is what I get. Now, I did not get only got one. This is what I need. This is what I need, all right? This is my big concern right here. All right, guys, let me grab some gloves, some tools, some pliers, and everything and get to it. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Ooh, righty, guys. Here we are. We are done. Well, at least I've got all the old parts replaced. Now, guys, remember, my whole problem with this is this rotting out splitter. Okay, I did not want to split. This could have been DIY fix, bootleg. I don't think I want to use the word bootleg, but because the goal is to get it to where it won't leak. So if you can go buy a 3-way splitter, you can go for that. You just have to cut. And if you're gonna use some new hoses, you just gotta use your common sense, guys. All right. So yeah, I don't need this. All right. And besides, I didn't have the car up in the air. And another good reason is, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. Yes, this was my main problem. Now, guys, time for this. All right. 10-year coolant, guys. This is 2017 model. Yes, it take the 10-year antifreeze, and what we want to do is make sure we bleed it properly. All right. Yeah. Likely there's no pressure on this, so let me grab my bleeder funnel, get this thing properly full, and we're gonna wrap this up, guys. That's gonna be all I have. Hold tight. All right, guys, here we go. I ran into a small roadblock, very small, okay? Yes, I forgot my bleeder valve, all right? So, but we still need to make sure all the air out, right? All right, so what do you do when that happens? Now, like I told you earlier, you probably should have left a heater hose off. I didn't do that because I thought I had my bleeder funnel. So we're gonna go to old traditional wrap. We're gonna create an opening in the coolant system. Let's use the sensor right here, all right? There's a little tab right here, guys. Just pick up on that tab and turn this thing counterclockwise like that and lift up, okay? Now what I've just done is creating an opening where air could escape while I'm filling in the coolant system, all right? So yes, wasn't so bad after all. Okay, now I might make a mess. It might be bad from that standpoint. But we'll see. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna make a mess, but oh wow. All All right, guys, let me set this camera down, feel the system up, hold tight. All right, guys, it's running as you can hear. Now I'm letting it run and idle so it could try to reach operating temperature and let the coolant circulate. Okay, yes, this coolant needs to circulate. I even have the heater on high so that can speed up the circulation process. With the heater on, coolant will also be directed to the heater core. That's part of the cooling system, all right? So I want to call this job a success. Now, like I say, if you really on the edge and you're not sure you got all the leaks, pressurize the system, okay? Just pressurize it and verify that your hand do not drop. If that's the case, then you should be good. But I think we're gonna be fine, guys. Now I got to spill some coolant over. I'm gonna make sure I wash the engine off, guys. My image is at stake, okay? Always be mindful of your image. That is very important, okay? You're trying to impress people. You're trying to get people to think you are a professional. Yes, you know where I'm going with this. All right, so I am done. Now, guys, this car was towed. Could it have not been towed and got here? Yes. Let me say this, if you had filled it up, it don't have to be coolant, it could be water, and capped off the hoses going to the heater core, coolant wouldn't have flowed to the heater core. Okay, remember the brake was at the heater core, So if you clamp those off with vice grips, yes, you could have driven it. All right, so I just want to put that out there. But that's a guy thing. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. That's a guy thing. Okay, let me leave that alone, guys. I am done. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. We're gonna wrap this up. The heater is, woo, I got it out of vent and it is hot, guys. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.